Hello everybody, my name is KingStix and today I'm going to be doing Master Yi in the jungle. I've had a lot of success with him recently. He's pretty strong in solo queue and has a high potential to carry. So first off, you always want to get a leash from your bot lane 9 out of 10 times. That way you'll have the maximum amount of HP, you'll get the fastest clear possible. You're typically going to want to skip your raptors since they're going to cause a lot of damage to you, so go straight to your wolves and do your blue. In this case, I see Kindred has a mark over here on this scuttle, so I'm going to start taking it. I know if she comes, I can easily 1v1 her. I do more damage. Plus, I have a really good gap closer, so if she does come, I'm not too concerned. So I'm going to start taking this. She does come. Unfortunately, I use my Q to finish it. I start autoing her, and I do pick up an easy kill. Notice how I didn't use my flash since she didn't use her flash. And ideally, I would have saved my Q, but once again, I didn't see her. And plus, I was trying to finish off the scuttle before she could get it. Luckily, though, it put me right by her, and I started auto-attacking. Victor is pushed up. Just start auto-attacking. I didn't want to get stunned, so I queued. Otherwise, I would have saved my Q until he flashed to close the distance. On Master Yi, you don't want to gank unless you can come behind them. They're low on HP, or you have your ultimate. If at least 2 of those aren't true, then don't gank. It's not worth it. You're going to waste your time, so just farm your jungle. Here, I'm going into Kindred's jungle since I'm so far ahead. Just Q auto. I queued on her initially because I wasn't going to be able to close the distance otherwise. I get a fair amount of her health, and now I'm going to back off. I'm going to come back mid, apply a lot of pressure to Victor. I'm going to flash Q, burn his flash, back up, and now that's going to shove him out of lane, and Xerath's going to get a lot of free farm. I see another mark once again. I'm going to chase Kindred down, push her over the wall, and now I'm going to... Here you should really be trying to time your Q, that way you'll follow her over the wall. Since I am so much farther ahead than her, I could kill her, but now I can take her scuttle for free. Pay attention to the top lane. Trinimir's pushed in, I'm looking at that. So I know I'm probably going to get roamed on here, so I'm trying to get the scuttle as fast as possible. Now I'm going to back off. Gnar does come as I predicted. Now I'm just going to try to run away as fast as I can. I don't have my ultimate yet, so their slows are rather effective on me. I can't do a whole lot, just trying to dodge Gnar's Qs, and luckily I do make it out alive. I am going to try to keep my eye on Kindred because I am still ahead of her. I want to see where she goes in her jungle. So I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map and trying to pay attention to where she goes, so I might be able to potentially counter-jungle her. Sure enough, she's going to go back into her jungle and start doing her raptors, and she doesn't know I'm here, so she's going to take some damage, and I can just swoop in and smite steal it. If I could have done it over again, I would have saved my smite to kill her at her red, but I was being greedy. I smite the raptor and get a few of the little ones. She does ward the bush, so at this point, all I can really do is back up. Mid lane is pushed, and top lane's pushing right now, so there's not much of a threat of the mid or top lane are coming. But since I don't have smite, I can't really secure this red buff, so at this point I should have just backed off. If you are playing against Kindred, try to keep your eye out for marks on the map and ping them, so that way your teammates can follow you as well and start taking them. Here Kindred's mid, and we're taking our mark, so I know she's probably going to walk this way, so me and Trinimir both go into the bush. Sure enough, she's going for her mark. We do end up getting her pretty low, and I know Victor is going to be on the sidewall, so I just flash it, auto. And right when he exhausts me and I'm slowing down and I can't hit him anymore, I immediately Q to get off some more damage. And Xerath does pick up the kill. But notice how I didn't Q on him initially. I flashed auto because I wanted to be able to use my Q to negate some damage from him and also to close some distance. Throughout this game, if an enemy laner isn't pushed, low on HP, or if I don't have my ult, I'm not really ganking lanes. In this case, Kindred just pushed up super far. I know I can get a free kill. I'm just going to ult. I'm going to start activating my E, auto. She gets closer to the walls, and then I Q just in case she flashes or tries anything tricky. The important thing is I don't use my Q right away, because then if she does have her flash, she can end up getting over a wall. Here, Gnar ended up having his ultimate, so he did quite a bit more damage than I thought he would to me, so I ended up having to just run. If I'm not ganking, I'm pretty much only farming, however, so I'm just going to go back in my jungle and keep farming. And while Kindred's dead, I try to take advantage and farm as much of her jungle as possible. I am going to go back and get my Youmuu's Ghostblade. Kindred is spawning in right about now. I go ahead and ping her mark, that way me and my teammates can converge on it, since I know she's going to be on her way as well. Xerath does go over here, and we're going to find Kindred doing it, and Trinimir is going to collapse. It's important to use your pings. I didn't spam it, I only used a few pings, but then that let my Xerath and Trinimir know that Kindred was there, and we pick up an easy kill. She does waste ult and attempts to kill Xerath, but it is to no avail. Even though Kindred is dead, we can't really take Herald because there's too many enemy champions around. We try, but we just end up having to back off. Since we do have to back off, I don't really want to force a fight right now. We're not in position, and we don't have our Tristana here at the moment. So I'm just going to go back in my jungle and start farming again. I would go into Kindred's jungle, but there's too many enemy champions near there, so I'm just going to have to go back into my own jungle and start farming. It's too risky to go in there right now. I do see Kindred mid. I pop the plant, go around. Xerath gets the kill before I can do anything. Now that Kindred's dead, I know I can take Dragon for free. It's just going to take Dragon. I'm going to start taking her jungle as well. Kindred is spawned in right about now, so I was going to wait to kill her since I know she's going to be coming down to farm. But I see a juicy kill mid as they're killing Xerath. I'm just going to ult to close the distance and then just Q since I know it's going to be an insta-kill. Now I'm just going to chase down Karma, but she does end up using her flash, so she does get away. Notice how I hadn't used my Q yet, and I wasn't able to in time since she did flash, so she does end up getting away. Here, I don't have my ultimate, and I underestimated Kindred's slow, so I do end up dying, unfortunately. Without your ultimate on Master Yi, you're really susceptible to getting kited and slowed. If you see someone split pushing bot, a squishy like Lucian, they're really easy to kill, especially if you have Youmuu's in your ult up. I just see Youmuu's to close the gap, and ultimate, Q to finish closing the gap since I saw he already used his dash. Start using my E, smite him, and he's a free kill. Run up to Victor, auto, and then right when he turns to attack me, I Q so he can't hurt me. If you're paying attention to the death timers, you would know that Kindred's about to spawn in right about now, so I'm going to go into her bottom side jungle, wait for her to jump over the wall, start taking her wolves, and if she does come in, I'm going to kill her pretty much instantly, and my Youmuu's is up, so there's no way she's going to be able to get away. Take her jungle, she doesn't come. Now I end up seeing she does come. I'm going to Youmuu's up to her, Q. The reason why I Q'd there is because if I didn't, she was going to get over the wall before I could, so I just did it right there since I knew it was going to be an insta-kill. Since I've established myself ahead of Kindred, I'm taking all of her farm as I move across the map to gank. Here, I'm going to go ahead and save my Q to block his stun. He tries to use it, and I immediately Q, avoiding his stun. We get a little bit too aggressive, end up getting stunned under the turret. But Tryndamere does have his ultimate here. I should have stayed and killed Gnar. I didn't realize Tryndamere was going to ult and tank turret like that. I could have easily picked up a double kill here. But I end up not going in foolishly, and now we're just going to run away. Here my ultimate does come back up, so I'm feeling a lot more comfortable going in. I jump them. Unfortunately, Kindred has her ult, which is really frustrating. But I'm pretty sure we can win the fight. Unfortunately, I don't use my meditate. Right when Kindred's ult came down, I should have used one auto and then immediately meditated, but I was greedy. Whenever you're starting Dragon, whenever it's about to knock you away, it's a good idea to use your Q. It helps you do it faster, plus you don't have to spend the time to walk back over to it, and you don't miss an auto attack. This is a very important concept for solo queue that you guys really need to understand. Look on the dead timers. Everyone on my team's alive and Kindred is dead, so I go into her jungle and start taking her camps again. I see someone out of position, I immediately Youmuu's ult and jump onto Lucian, no hesitation. If you see someone out of position in solo queue and your ultimate is up, kill them. It's that simple. Since they were both squishy and don't have really any CC, I could easily kill both of them even though I was under turret. Now I'm just back in her jungle farming again. I'm really fast and do lots of damage, so I'm not too afraid. Here I'm going to wait for Karma to come over the wall since I just saw her. Surely enough, she walks into me. I immediately ult, activate my E for true damage, and then immediately start attacking Lucian. I used my Q a little bit early, but I figured he was going to panic flash there like he did, and he doesn't end up getting over the wall. And now I can just go with the rest of my team and pick up some kills. Whenever you get a kill and assist on your ultimate, it adds 7 seconds. So like when I got the double kill there, I knew I have a big span of ultimate on me, so I can go clear minions and run to enemy champions to kill them. Master Yi really relies on being mobile and not getting CC'd in a team fight to be able to be effective. They have a Gnar and also a Kindred ult, so if I jump one of them, I won't be able to kill them. So the best thing for you to do if they have a lot of CC or something like a Kel or a Kindred ult is to split push late game. Late game, if like I said, if they have CC or something like a Kel ult, if you split push, you'll be much more effective. It'll take at least 2 of them. They'll have to send at least 2 people to come get you. And if they send 1, you'll kill them and keep going. But if they send 2 for you, your teammate should be able to beat them 4v3. Here, Gnar starts fighting me foolishly. I start auto-attacking him, autoing, and then I Q2 him again. He panic flashes, and I kill him. I took a turret inhibitor, and then once again, they only sent 1 person back to come get me. I end up killing Gnar, which is very common. You can pretty much 1v1 anybody, especially since Gnar was in little form. My ultimate's going to be up soon, and I see Kindred's about to spawn, so I'm just going to hang around base, push in mid and bot wave. You can see I'm killing both waves right now. So now I'm going to get a nice push. Dragon's going to be up soon, so I can go take Dragon if I want. Kindred is getting really aggressive, so I'm going to have to back up until my ult's ready. Right when my ult's up, I'm going to turn around and kick her ass. Q to close the distance, that she was getting away too quickly. And I get the kill. The reason I Q'd so soon is because she just blew her Q, so she couldn't get away. Plus Karma was coming in, so I wanted to kill her as fast as possible. I am low on HP, so I'm just going to back up and take Dragon. This video in specific was more about how to carry his Master Yi and some things to think about as you're playing. I do intend on doing a full Master Yi gameplay commentary or Master Yi guide. Let me know what you guys want down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video.
Yeah.